Hey everyone, Tim here from Team Terra. This week was my week for doing a solo video. I kind of got bullied into it, didn't really want to do it. Okay, not true. I decided to do something a little different, Something that has been on my mind a lot, comparison. So I wanted to sit down today and talk a little bit about comparison. What is comparison? When is it good? When is it bad? And stuff like that, and hopefully something that I say can help someone out there, or even just put a little extra pep in your step, because you realize that so much of self-image, and especially negative self-image, is based on comparison. So what do I mean when I say comparison? What I mean is I mean when you compare yourself to someone else, generally in kind of a holistic way. So you are comparing who you are as a person to who someone else is as a person, based on one or two small outward attributes, right? I think this is most obvious with girls. It's not absent with guys, or even rare. But girl sitting there, and then she sees another girl walk in, and she's like, oh, that girl is so beautiful, and I'm not as beautiful as her. I don't look as good, I don't have good as hair. Guys, it might be I'm not as buff. I know I've never felt that one. That's what I mean when I say comparison. You compare yourself based on one or two small outward attributes. And there are a couple things wrong with this. Besides the obvious one of judging your entire self-worth, who you are as a person, based on a small outward attribute. The other one is that, we as humans are complicated. We have, as Shrek would put it, layers, donkey. But we have so many different things in our life. Yes, okay, on the outside, that girl might be prettier than you are. Sure. Even it might be every aspect of her is prettier than you. But is that who you are as a person? No. You are so much more than that. You're made up of so many different facets. It's totally unfair to judge yourself and compare yourself to another person based on one or two outward attributes. Don't get me wrong, some competition can be good. Some comparison can be good. When you're trying out for things. I tried out for the folk dance team, didn't make it. That sort of competition, that sort of comparison is good. But when we blow it out of proportion, that's when it's bad. There's a really fun concept that I've heard about, and it's called Thinking Fast and Slow. It's actually the title of a book. Haven't read it, heard a lot of good things about it. And it talks about how, we as humans can think either fast and just make assumptions, or we can think slowly. Thinking fast is good. It helps us make decisions and learn things and reapply them very, very fast. You can think of it back when we were humans surviving out in the wild before civilization, that thinking fast came in handy. We have to make snap decisions about whether or not this animal is going to eat us. Should I do this or this? Making snap decisions, yes, it's good. But it's not good when we use it to either judge ourselves or judge someone else. Most people make some sort of excuse for themselves. Be like, all right, I was late this one time. It was a mistake. I'm sorry I messed up. Won't happen again. Well, when someone else does it, you think, oh, that person is a late person. See, when you're thinking about yourself, you're thinking slowly. You're like, okay, why did this happen? When you're thinking about someone else, you're thinking fast. You're broadly generalizing it to who they are as a person. Just not true. There are so many other facets of yourself. There are so many other things that each person is wonderful at. We all have talents. We all have things that we are good at. Sometimes it can be hard to see them, but I promise they are always, always there. And in reality, if you were to take the sum of a person, if you were to quantify someone's life, divide it into things that make them a better person or things that make them a worse person, maybe you could find everything. If you studied someone yourself long enough, you can make a full list. But even then, you can't quantify that. You can't put it in numerical terms. It's all just subjective. So yeah, that's what's been going through my mind lately. Thinking about comparisons, good and bad. Who am I versus other people? Especially hard because I just started college. And there are a lot of pretty amazing people here. So it would be very easy for me to compare myself to them, just consistently beat up on myself because I'm not doing enough. Because I can see all the little faults in my life and I can't see any of the faults in their life. So yeah, I hope that helped someone. I hope that made sense. Have a wonderful day. Don't compare yourself to other people. And to prove that you won't, why don't you go like this video and subscribe to Team Terra. You won't regret it. It's got some pretty good stuff. See ya.